Sorely missed real-time tactics progenitor returns in 2025, with its first entry in almost 2 decades. Commandos Origins explores the elite covert-ops unit as they undertake the first of their daring missions during World War II. There's plenty here fans of the original trio will recognize, but developer Claymore Game Studios have ushered in a handful of modern novelties. This feature outlines 15 things to know before you execute your plans to purchase. What is it? Commandos Origins is a long-in-the-making revival of the legendary real-time tactics come stealth series, this being the first entry since 2003's Commandos 3 Destination Berlin, ignoring 2006 first-person departure Commandos Strike Force. In prequel Origins, you'll undertake covert operations, daring raids, and heroic rescues, seminal missions integral to changing the course of World War II, their significance forging the elite espionage unit's legacy.
I'll be there.
Origin differs from previous Commandos games. The complex isometric gameplay championed by Commandos games of old is present here, but Origins provides even larger maps, real-time environments with zoom-in and perspective rotation capability, multi-storied buildings integrated into the map, and more widespread opportunity to interact with the environment and to utilize the surroundings to stay hidden. How stealth works.
Das stimmt. So leicht werden die Norweger nicht mehr fliegen können.
Success in Commandos Origins is all about tactics. Combining your squad's abilities to coordinate complex actions and execute in real time is the game's bread and butter. Flavor, though, comes in its stealth mechanics, and there are numerous approaches to consider to best the unit's Nazi foe. Guns blazing is an option, but loud noises will of course attract a lot of attention. Instead, tried and true bush hiding, patrol route study, and utilizing environmental objects such as radios to create audible diversions mixed with enemy fields of vision, ostensibly eye-line cones which you can't enter, with a section farthest from enemies' eyes, where detection is evaded by crawling through. Failing to observe surroundings, not hiding bodies, leaving footprints, these are all swift ways to raise alarms as well. 6 playable Commandos. Poster boy for the series, the Green Beret Jack O'Hara is the first soldier you'll command. Under his leadership, also comprising the elite unit, are Thomas the Engineer Hancock, Francis T the Sniper Woolridge, Samuel the Driver Brooklyn, James the Marine Blackwood, and Renee the Spy Duchamp. Each playable commando shares numerous skills, but their nicknames should clue you into their specialty. The Spy, for example, can don Nazi uniforms to infiltrate camps, whilst the Driver is, of course, a dab hand at maneuvering vehicles. Missions at launch. Commandos Origins has 14 missions, each with at least one unique objective, but moreover, numerous objectives to complete. Assignments will take the squad to all corners of the war in Europe, with the harsh inclemency of Eastern Front, Arctic frozen tundra, rugged western coastlines, and the historically authentic locales our team will operate. Multiple paths to victory. The levels in Commandos Origins are diverse environments, stuffed with detail and interactivity. As a result of their design, mission victory is achievable via multiple different means. Stealthy versus non-stealthy approaches aside, numerous paths are possible and elevation is achievable. Hiding, climbing, and even driving vehicles are viable options to completing each level's objectives. Enemy types. Throughout each mission in Commandos Origins, your squad will encounter various different enemy types. Guards, for instance, are usually stationed watching the approach to locations of high tactical value. Furthermore, guards tend to holster formidable weaponry such as the fearsome German submachine gun, the MP40. Unlike guards who won't abandon their post, officers will float between patrols. Snipers hide in eagle's nests, ready to kill the squad from afar. Sappers, combat engineers, and regular soldiers, the latter of whom are more easily lured, round out the enemies O'Hara and his team will encounter. Vehicles. There are numerous vehicles dotted throughout the environments of Commandos Origins that can be commandeered by the squad. The standard military truck Opel Blitz can be found in 4 variants alongside the Volkswagen Kübelwagen and American-made Jeep Willys, providing options to transport the unit. More hardcore is the Panzer Kampfwagen III, or Panzer, an infamous German tank that'll be well known to anyone who's played or watched anything to do with World War II. Mission-specific Zodiac boats for aquatic infiltration will also be controllable. Worth pointing out at this juncture, as whilst not vehicles, anti-tank guns like the Pak-38, anti-aircraft guns such as the Flak Ving and Flak 88, and station-mounted MG-34 machine gun will be controllable too. Loot. Loot in Commandos Origins comes in the form of collectibles dropped from slain enemies, like first aid kits and ammunition, plus items found out in the wilds. In a system described as modernized by the developer, loot acquired here supports Origins stealth rather than promote a guns blazing approach, with collectibles like enemy uniforms discoverable. Difficulty levels. There are 3 difficulty levels to choose from in Commandos Origins. Beginner gives players room for tactical error, with slow reacting enemies and increased commando health. Normal is more fitting for those with combat experience, with strategic knowledge and combat skill already at their disposal. Here, enemies will react faster, whilst Commandos, still able to withstand moderate amounts of damage, aren't as resilient as they are at beginner difficulty. The third tier, hard, is for veterans. Actions must be planned and executed perfectly, as enemies react immediately and commando health is at a premium. Command mode. To execute your plans to pinpoint perfection, Commandos Origins includes a new to the series command mode. Entering the mode is as simple as pausing the game before issuing orders to each of your squad. Orders can then be executed individually or together simultaneously. The example given in a demonstration video sees the engineer lay a trap for a patrolling guard before both the Green Beret and the Marine are instructed to take down 2 stationary guards. Multiplayer modes. All missions in Commandos Origins, the first mission aside, are playable in 2-player co-op either online or via local split screen. Platforms, release date, and price. Commandos Origins releases April 9th to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, with Day 1 access via Game Pass, and PC via Steam. Priced at $49.99, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One versions are coming later in the year. A retail edition has been confirmed for current-gen consoles and PC, although exact details are yet to be shared. Deluxe Edition. In addition to the standard digital version, Commandos Origins will also come in a Deluxe Edition available on the same April 9th date. Included in the Deluxe Edition are legacy skins, which each commando can adorn to reflect their classic appearance in Commandos 2 Men of Courage. A digital calendar with 12 unique motifs from the game, a digital copy of the original 15-track soundtrack, and a unique 3D print template allowing you to print your own 3D Green Beret bust. The Deluxe Edition will also be available as a physical version on May 22nd. PC requirements. Minimum specs to run Commandos Origins on your PC include an i5-4690K or Ryzen 7 2700 processor, GeForce GTX 970 or Radeon RX 580 GPU, and 8GB of RAM. Recommended specs demand an i7 9700 or Ryzen 7 3700X processor, GeForce RTX 3060 or Radeon RX 6600 XT GPU, and 16GB of RAM. Upscaling via FSR or DLSS is available depending on your PC hardware. 31GB of storage space is required. So, what are your thoughts on this? Go ahead and share them in the comments below. And if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and enable all notifications by clicking the bell icon to get new video updates. We upload every day and would really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching.